Continuing coverage of our breaking news this morning, a fire is under investigation after breaking out at a church in Greenville County. That happened late last night at Camp Creek Baptist Church. That's in the northern part of the county outside Taylors and Greer. The fire was reported as strong storms moved across our area. This is a live look now at the church this morning and an exclusive view from Sky 4. As you can see, the roof completely gone on that building. Safe to say that that building is essentially destroyed. There's no word on what started that fire, but we will keep you updated as we learn more. People traveling by air this 4th of July weekend set a new travel record. According to the TSA, more than 2,883,000 people went through checkpoints on Friday, beating the previous record in 2019 on the Sunday after Thanksgiving. AAA projects roughly 51 million people will have traveled 50 miles or more this holiday weekend, which could set a record for the holiday. More than 4 million people are expected to fly. That's an 11% increase over last year.
With this week being the 4th of July holiday, it's important to remember the sights and sounds can be overwhelming for combat veterans and others who have experienced trauma. Fireworks can trigger symptoms for those who suffer from PTSD. Doctors say the loud noises and flashing lights can simulate sounds of war. They also say large crowds and new surroundings can be a trigger. Dr. Ben Griffith with Prisma Health says it's important for veterans to have a support system.
Be aware that since they have challenges around this, be sure to talk with them about this. Ask how they're doing. Talk to them about the family's plans or your plans around the 4th of July. Ask them if they want to be included, or ask them if they would prefer to avoid those things.
Dr. Griffith says one of the most helpful things you can do if you plan to set off fireworks is stick to predictable times. That way people with sensitivities know when to expect them and have coping plans in place.
And ahead of the 4th of July, the Greenville Humane Society wants you to keep an eye on your four-legged friends. The Humane Society says make sure your pets don't get a hold of your food. They also say fireworks may leave behind residue or other materials that can be dangerous for your animals. You're also encouraged to make sure your pets are secured.
A lot of times we forget about our four-legged friends inside. So with this time of the year, with the fireworks, the loud noise, it can be scary for them. So make sure that you have them inside, have a nice, safe place. If you're going to take them out walking, do it before it gets dark, before all the fireworks start.
You want to get my hair.
Rachel says pet owners should also make sure their pets' collars are on at all times and that microchips are up to date.
And pet owners are reminded to be aware of the intense heat. Pets can suffer from heat stroke just like humans. Rising temperatures can sometimes lead to excessive panting, vomiting, diarrhea, and distressed behavior. If you notice these symptoms, you are advised to call a vet.